What's up, everybody? It's about that time, and it's gonna go down. I got my man Mondo all the way live, representing his Cowboys, all the
Yes,
way
sir.
deep down in Texas. This is his first time, doing something like this. He has been doing his thing on TikTok for a minute, and very creative guy. I just stumbled upon him, the whole Eagles thing. So this cowboy guy comes and doing his dances and all that stuff. So I'm like, okay, what's this guy about, man? And also met him through shout out to LV Raider. You guys go at it. So I'm just joining in the fun and stuff like that. It's all good, man. And go ahead and introduce yourself real quick to my audience.
What's up, y'all? My name is Armando. For y'all that know me or don't know me, it's 21armando21 on TikTok. If you know me, you have always seen these big ass chains. People always call me out for these big ass chains, and yeah, you already know what time it is. But yeah, I'm from El Paso, Texas. I'm Raza. Saludos a toda mi gentes. Salute to all my people, all my Tejanos. I got a lot of family in Cali. Shout out to all my Cali people. Whatever team you represent, I always say rep it to the fullest.
Right. That's how we do it. All right, so I got a little hype video, and then we're gonna get into this battle between the NFC East. So let me just go ahead and roll this tape real quick.
Get him, Cowboy. Get him. That's right.
Oh, I get it. I see now. You've been training for 2 years to take me out. And now here I am. Ooh, so exciting, isn't it? Okay, here's your chance. Come on, what are you waiting for? Here I am, right here in front of you. Go ahead. Adolf here gets the first shot. Come on, what are you looking at her for? You need permission? Or maybe you need a little bit of incentive. Okay, I can help you with that.
Yeah.
All right, you feel it? Is the blood flowing? You ready?
Let's
You ready?
go. Let's do it.
The game. Let the games begin. Even though we got 2 more days, it seems like
Hey,
uh,
I was just telling somebody right now that like it sucks. I have to watch. I watch football regardless of
right.
I go for the company. I watch football, but I have to sit there and I'm gonna watch. I'm like, all right, Monday, come on, Monday.
All right, let me give a shout out to the people in the chat right now. Big Play, what's up? Philly girl, you know how we do it. Special guest King LV Raider, which
All right, King LB Raider.
man for tuning in, and I can't wait to do. Both of us actually got to do war with the Raiders. You know, the Raiders are smelling themselves just a little bit, but it's all good. It's all good, and I'm pretty sure Armando can't wait for that game, and I cannot wait for the Raiders either. And I will actually be in Las Vegas, so I'm really excited about that. But shout out to King LV Raider in the building.
Shout out, man.
You can see how excited he is with his Raider flag. What's up, Robert Pena, representing the Cowboys over here for life.
Yes, sir.
Philly girl, let's go. Shots fired at my birds. How dare you, Robert? How dare you, man? Oh, he's taking
Oh
the
my goodness.
birds.
All
Oh,
right. All right.
oh.
I feel like that's a little personal, but all right. All right.
Ra- more
All
energy,
right.
more energy for the Raider game.
Yeah.
All right. So, anyways, man, I'm super excited that you decided to do this, and hopefully, maybe something goes from here. Maybe you start your own show. I'd fully support you, man, and I think you have enough creative talent. Doing your thing. I see you on the TikToks, and I'll be putting your link and all that below after the video and stuff like that. And
Appreciate that.
um, so shout out to you, man. I'm pretty sure other people that might want to link up with you, and I'm here if you ever need me to go on your show, whatever, I'll be there if you decide to do it. Um, but let's kind of get into the matchup, man. Man, before we get into it, man, I don't know if you heard, but Malata's not playing, and
I saw
we
that.
we just signed a big man, and I'm like a fan favorite of he's being a rugby player from
Right.
Australia, from the land down under and all that. He's a big dude, and I wanted to see him out there with the Cowboys and AT&T and the whole nine, but unfortunately, I guess he got his ankle rolled on practice. So I mean, and then we lost BB Brandon Brooks for I believe it might be 8 weeks. So
The season or who was out for some one of them was out for the season.
and that's our DB, Mr. BG, another fan
Yeah.
favorite. He's out, for the whole season. So with it just seems like you get ready for football. It takes forever for the season to start. And right away they get knocked down, and this is where it comes into play, how deep is your roster and
Exactly.
how good the backups are going to respond and kind of just like bend don't break. And we're asking our boy Andre Dillard to kind of help us out there with the loss of Mulata. And to be honest with you, I'm not really liking the whole Andre there because he really's been underperforming, the off season, and I'm not hearing too many great things about him. But for whatever reason, this happens. Let's see if he steps up, man, and he's gonna have a challenge. I know Micah is gonna be like a caged animal. The Dallas Cowboys are asking this man to just do, you know, do something. And
Right.
I got to give him his props because being a rookie and able to just be out there like you're a veteran player and you're making problems. So I have to give it up to Micah for that. But he definitely is gonna have his hands full because you guys are suffering some problems too. So if you know about it, go ahead and let's talk about that.
So yeah, so if you guys know, D Law's out, and that's where Micah comes in. They're asking him to switch over there. He's looking good. He looked good in the last game. So we got D Law out for 8 weeks también. He'll be out. If you guys don't know me, I do a lot of Spanglish, just so you guys know, all right? Just so everybody knows I do a lot of Spanglish. But
It's all
but but so yeah, defense wise, we're still iffy. I saw a stat yesterday. I saw a stat. I want to say on TikTok. I saw a stat that obviously everybody talks about our offense. Everybody knows our offense. Dak, Zeke, Coop. We have that stacked offense, but our defense. Everybody thinks it's iffy. But I saw a stat yesterday where we're still like average as far as considered to the NFL right now, and it's only 2 games in, but we're in that average range. We're not at that below range, so
yeah,
we just got to see what our cornerbacks do, man.
yeah.
Diggs is playing good.
Is
I
he have
think
2 interceptions or is it
I
him
think
and
like
someone else?
yeah, no, he has what I think he has three, no, three or four. I want to say,
Already?
but
Damn.
the Cowboys right now, I think they're leading the NFL in the takeaways. People don't see that, but it's 2 games in. I know that. So our
Right.
defense is still average. It's not we don't have the shittiest defense, but we have the average defense. The injuries, that's what we gotta see. Like you say, this is where we see where our roster comes in. That 53-man roster. We gotta see who's down there still. So hopefully, and I think every team has to have that next man up mentality because this is your time to shine.
Yeah, so who do you besides Micah, who else do you want to step up here as far as the line goes and DBs? Who do you want to just kind of like,
Jalen
hey
Smith, man, Jalen Smith
man,
and Van Der Esch. Van Der Esch is he's there. You see, you're starting to see him. The only thing that scares me is can he stay healthy? These since he's came into since his rookie year, he's not healthy. But Jalen Smith, he has that drop. He has that drop, man.
right, right.
You don't hear him no more like that. But so I need him to step up. We need that linebacker core to step up.
Right, right. So, so Jalen, we need to watch out for. And as far as your who's your safety right now?
We have was it Brown? We got Brown.
There's some guy that you guys is that the guy you guys can't stand? Is it Brown that's been messing up? Because
No,
I hear
he's a
you guys.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So what's going on with him, dog? Like, how many years has he been playing with the Cowboys? And
Yeah, I think this is just his second year with the Cowboys. And that first game, everybody saw it. Everybody saw it. The Cowgirls losing, all right, but everybody saw, man. Everybody saw Tom Brady burnt his ass up, man.
right, right,
So we got to fix that issue. We have Diggs. Diggs is looking solid right now, but we got to fix that Anthony Brown issue, man, because we just can't be getting burned, man. That we can't be giving up yards like that. I think we have yards given up. We're up there in that category, and
So
especially the long ball.
so in the Charger game, you as a fan, how did you? I know you guys pulled off the dub, but how did you feel? Did you feel that maybe um you guys should have done way better than that, or do you felt like the competition was right neck and neck? Did you feel that, or do you think that you should have been a little bit maybe a touchdown ahead or something like that, or a little bit more, or do you think you guys were right? It
I
was a
think honestly, I think we were there. A lot of people. I don't know why, but hey, San Diego's a good team. San Diego ain't there. They ain't no
not no
chumps.
more. Not they're the LA.
Well, yeah, right. The LA Chargers. The LA Chargers. They're just like Oakland, LA, Las Vegas. I don't even know what it is now, but you're right. The LA Chargers, man. They're a decent team, man. Justin Herbert. He's what's good, man. But Justin Herbert, he's coming up there, and so I think a lot of people had us beat.
Yeah, I actually had you guys losing that game. Just just for the simple fact, not because it was hating or anything. I just felt like I made this judgment before the season started, just because I didn't know where Dak was gonna be. I didn't know
Yeah,
what I was gonna give Dak like at least 1 month to kind of, get his feet wet a little bit because I didn't think he was just gonna be like wham bam, thank you, ma'am. So that's where I was with it. And then the Eagles are kind of like in a situation where there's not so much pressure on them because they're expected to lose because we could go, oh, rookie head coach, Jalen, he's still not ready. All the young, Slim Reaper, Devontae's not ready yet. Quest. We could just keep going down that list.
Right.
So in this game, it almost seems like the Cowboys have more to lose if they do lose this game, because when you look at paper and everything, minus the injuries, this team should be well prepared to, have a good season and do something in the playoffs, because I feel that Dak's window, this is his 6th year now. Time is just freaking flew by, but this is his 6th year in. 1 year already kind of just wiped out because of injury, but we already know about how injuries are. So that's kind of out of the way. The 6th year now, and with this team, it's gonna be hard if you guys don't succeed in this year to have everybody back. Maybe Pollard wants to get paid because he feels that, maybe he's getting undervalued a little bit, because right now the 1-2 hit combo you guys have, I don't personally like it, because like we have that's more work for the defense to do, because someone's gonna have fresh legs. It's not always on Zeke to
Right.
pound the rock. So it's nice to have another back in there. And I see him, he's getting first downs real easy. So the defense is gonna have to lock that down. I'm not so much worried about Dak, running out of the pocket and going for 20 yards and all that. I don't think he even has to do that, because he has enough, you know, Amari and
Yeah.
um CD Lamb, and I don't is it what's the third guy right now that's filling in for Gallup?
Wilson.
Wilson, right?
Wilson.
So I think he has enough where he doesn't really have to, oh, I gotta run 20 yards for first down. I mean, and with your running back room right now, there's no really need for hold on a second. There's no my battery's about to die. There's really no need for Dak to run with the running back room like that.
Right.
Give me a second. Go ahead and talk real quick about how you want the Cowboys to approach this game.
Yeah, and you know what? I think that any game with the NFC, which is the Giants, the Eagles, Washington, they're always tough games. Obviously, I want my Cowboys to win, but I know it's going to be a dogfight just because it's the Eagles. It's always a dogfight. You know,
Right.
the good thing right now is if you guys don't know the Eagles last 3 road games against the Cowboys, they're 0-3 right now. So we have that little stat on our side where you
Right.
guys are 0-3 going into the Cowboy Stadium,
Jerry's World.
Jerry's World. Hey, and I'll be there. I'll be there in two weeks. Yeah, not the Panther game. We play the Panthers next, and then the Giants, and I'll be there. You know,
Nice.
but
Shout out shout out to Further
no,
AM and everybody in
Jalen
the
Hurts. Jalen Hurts. That's the guy we gotta watch. I seen him in the last game, and he got a lot of free yards. I think
yeah.
that they weren't too worried about him, so they let him roam. They let him run a lot. And I was watching him, but I think we gotta shadow him a lot. Because he can hurt
Right.
us with his feet. So I'm not too worried about his throwing. Right, I'm not too worried about that, but his feet. I know he can kill us there. So we gotta have some. We gotta have those fast LBs stepping up right there. That's where that's where our Jalen Smith comes in. We gotta have him step up right there.
Yeah. Yeah, Louis. Shout out to the homie Lou, another West Coast bird over here. It's going down like the cow patties Monday night.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Ready and it's funny is his brother's a Cowboys fan, so I always say when they have their Cowboys and Eagles, I'm like, it's the brotherly rivalry right there, and
Man, that's tough.
my cousin's a Cowboys fan, so we always go at it. He always gets excited and stuff like that. And lately, Cowboys have not been doing good on Thanksgiving. So every time I'm eating the turkey, he's just he ain't saying a word. It's nice and quiet.
Yeah.
The freaking the pumpkin pie tastes better. And I ask, hey, you want some more pumpkin pie? He's like, shut up, man. But it's all good, man. Like I said, it's a rivalry thing at the end of the day. I think it's one of the best rivalries. Uh, but every it's always crazy when you face a division rival at Washington and all that. It's not going to be easy, even though, I mean, even with these backups, bro. And sometimes, it's crazy when when the Cowboys play Washington, for some reason their backup plays like lights out. You guys always have trouble with their backup. And I'm
Oh,
like, where does this guy come from all of a sudden? But it's
Colt
that whole
McCoy,
thing. Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah, Colt McCoy, and now you guys are gonna get that Heineken beer. The
Heineken,
Heineken beer.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, Heineken beer is gonna be playing against the Cowboys, so we'll see what happens with that. But um, so as far as Jalen goes, what I'm hoping to see I want him to be remember the loss. He came, he went to, he had a pretty decent, you know, 2 quarters. We did have the lead and everything. And I give him props for that team that was just in shambles injury wise. I mean, I don't even know who the corners were. I mean, we're hiring butlers and asking the custodians if they know how to play corner and stuff. Like, it was just bad all around. The O line, we had 22 different O lines. It was just ridiculous, man. So I give him the props for at least trying. But what I'm hoping is that I hope he takes this game and remembers the loss. And what what I wish from this, even if it's out, even if we fall to the Cowboys, is that I want this game to be competitive. I want him to match up well, maybe continue his streak of no turnovers. He has no turnovers, knock on wood. And just like I want him to
You just jinxed him, vato.
just take over this game. I want him to just like a lot of the times when the Cowboys were having like their struggle or whatever, someone was just off. What I appreciate about Dak is that he took matters into his own hand. And if that meant that he had to run in and stuff like that and get the touchdown, I remember there's an Arizona game where homie just like freaking flipped in the air, almost could have landed on his head, but he still did it. You don't want your quarterbacks flipping in the air, first of all, because
Yeah.
you don't know how they're going to land. It's a risk. But what I'm trying to say about that is that Dak puts it in his hands where he's like, you know what? If I'm gonna lose this damn game, it's gonna be on me. So I respect him in that way, and that's kind of where I want Jalen to be at. Even if it's a loss, I want to see that. I want to fight for everything, man, and I want Nick Sirianni
Right.
to kind of just let him do his thing a little bit. Like after a while, they probably started trusting when Garrett and them started. They probably kind of let Dak, hey man, if the pocket's breaking down, do your work instead of
Do
be like,
your work.
no, Dak, stay in there, stay in the corner, stay, take the hit. It's like, nah, man, I'm gonna if I scramble, I'm going, dog. Or he also could scramble and throw on the run. Dak can do that too, and that's kind of where I see Jalen at, and we what I'm hoping that if we see the competitiveness, or if he even wins this game, I'm gonna be very happy thinking that this guy might be the quarterback of our future, and
Right.
the rivalry between Dak and Hurts starts.
Right.
Versus
Right. Right.
like versus us hitting the reset button and gotta go look for another quarterback and all that stuff. So not only is this game is just very important. And, it's Monday Night Football. All eyes are on him. Let's see what he's gonna do. I believe his hometown's Houston, right?
Yeah.
And he's probably gonna have family out there. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of fans of him being from Texas and all that. So, he has a lot riding on there, and I believe he has that revenge factor because you guys, he suffered the L, and that's all I hear from the Cowboys about his interceptions, and I
Because
didn't I
he's
didn't think
played a lot at Dallas, right?
yeah I didn't think that he fumbled, but they called it a fumble when his knee touched down
Yeah.
knee. I was like, But you know what? We don't really get those good calls in Dallas, man. I know Jerry be paying those guys a little extra feria, taking in the Red Lobster and doing the whole nine, but it is what it is, dog.
He likes a little bit of salt on his egg McMuffin. He gets it like that. But
Always can't
I
win.
mean, hey,
It-
I'm excited, man. I'm excited. That's the guy that I want. I need them to watch, man. Jalen Hurts, man. I know he's talked about. There's a lot of bad slander about him, but I think that this year, what I've seen him so far, that first game. I mean, he played lights out, But I think we got to watch him. Now with the Cowboys, I know you were talking about the Pollard, the 1-2 punch. I
Yeah.
like it, but I don't like it because of the business side. The business side always comes in play, So like I think you had mentioned, what is Pollard gonna do? Is he gonna ask for more money?
I
You
mean,
know,
I'll take him right now. I mean, I
right?
wouldn't mind it.
And then he'll turn into a DeMarco Murray.
I know. Get the bad luck, but then we threw you guys to that. So
Right?
I mean, but he actually did decent
Yeah,
for.
he did decent, but yeah, we have that 1-2 punch right now, man. But I hope it doesn't become a issue because that's all you hear right now. That's all you hear is you'll hear it anywhere. Pollard over Zeke right now. He's doing better right now, but
Man,
I
that's
still
not just saying that. That's messed up.
I still think Zeke is the top running back. He's not running as good as he should be.
Right,
But look at those. His blocking and all that stuff. It's not talked about.
right. Oh yeah.
So I'm hoping we continue that 1-2 punch. Amari he says he's good, but I think he's playing with I think
Yeah,
it's a
and
cracked rib.
right, and that's another thing. Amari always shows up at Eagles games for some damn reason. So
For real.
I'm gonna make sure that give him an extra hit right there in those ribs. I'm gonna call it in.
And
In
right.
honor of Eagles Cowboys week set up week, both set of fans watch one of the greatest movie about the rivalry, Green Street Hooligans. All right, man, we gotta check that out.
I'm
He's
texting one of my boys your YouTube.
all right, go for it. Hokies VT are just like Eagles every single season. Shout out to the homie Yee. Fly Eagles fly.
It's
Uh,
gonna be Cry Eagles Cry. That's what it's gonna be.
I don't say that. We want Jerry to get pissed off again. I love Jerry's videos after he after a loss, man. He's pissed, man.
He gets pissed. He gets pissed, and you see when they do those close-ups, and he just like that dead look, like, wow, like he wants to fire him. He wants to fire somebody.
Shout out to Mrs. Berman, the wifey, saying what's up. Let's see, Robert Richie MC. I will look into it. All right, Dallas
But let
Cowboys.
me ask you something. You're
Yeah.
from Cali, but I know we talked. You're from Cali,
Mhm.
and I don't know if I ever asked you, but Eagles, how did that come into play?
So, growing up over here, it was I would say mostly everybody's wearing Raiders. That's some gangster shit over here.
Yeah, yeah, he already
My hometown Corona was mostly just if you're wearing the Raiders, what's up? It's like you're up to no good. Cops. If you're wearing a Raider jersey, you're getting pulled over. So
yeah.
you gotta watch what you're wearing because if you're walking in late at night with the Raider jersey, they know something's up. So and the other problem too is that if you're wearing a Cowboys jersey in my area, that meant you were from another town. So if you were wearing that in my town, it was chingazos right there. You couldn't rock no star, dog.
Yeah.
It meant a little something different. You know what I'm saying? Street on the streets, jerseys meant something a little bit different. But long story short, mostly, it was about I think the Raiders were still in the 90s. When I forgot when they left, but it was like Raiders, somewhat some Chargers. I used to collect football cards. I was a fan of. I liked Howie Long. I liked Junior Seau. I respected Junior Seau. He was one of my favorite players. Barry Sanders. Um, and that time too. There was no NFL ticket and all that stuff. So my cousin, they would show a lot of Cowboys games because I mean, I don't know. I forgot how it worked back then, but they would have a lot of cowboy games on, and then
Right.
especially and that time, the Bills. Shout out to those Bills fans, man. Losing to the Cowboys that many times, bro. I mean, that has to be tough, man. I give props to a Bills fan because that has to hurt, losing to the and they had I mean, that was a badass team, man. We're talking Thurman Thomas, like, dude, like Andre Reed and all those dudes. I had those cards and everything. So I wasn't really I think I was more worried about basketball. I followed the Bulls, Chicago fan, and I'm a Dodger base. I love my Dodgers. My grandfather, rest in peace. He got me on the Dodgers, took me to my first Dodger game, and he was a huge Fernando Valenzuela fan,
Right.
and he loved him especially because my grandfather is from Tecate, Mexico, so he shout out to Tecate, Mexico out there, but and a Mexican baseball player that's a pitcher. I mean, he had his books and all that, and that's one thing is that I do want to get a Fernando Valenzuela jersey signed or something signed to him and rather respect for my grandfather because he loved Fernando Valenzuela, man. That's so I just became a fan of his too, Gibson and all that stuff. So I had a homie that was in high school and I don't know how, but he had the newsletters from Philadelphia.
Right.
He subscribed or something like that. And every day coming to class, he'd be like, "Hey, the Eagles this, the Eagles that," and I'm like, "Man, shut up, man! I don't care about the Eagles, man. Shut up, man!" Like, and he's like, every day he come in with the stats and stuff like that, And then once in a while on TV, I would get to see Randall, so I started seeing him play, and I just like thought it was dope what he was doing. It was just something.
Was.
It was something like cool, dog. I was like, and, I didn't look at numbers and be like, I just like, I just thought it was cool. Then the homie just kind of convinced me in there, and I'm like, okay, start following him, and then the whole McNabb era, and I think it got a little bit more hotter on the West Coast, like when McNabb, Westbrook. I started seeing a lot of McNabb jerseys, Westbrook jerseys. I had my McNabb jersey, but I didn't really know what was up, and then till I started meeting more people
Right.
and I went to my first tailgate, and it was just off the chain. So there is a lot of West Coast, Eagle fans, bro, and it's crazy. I mean, sometimes they travel pretty deep over there at AT&T. I remember when I was looking at one time you guys we played you guys, and literally there was a sea of green. I was like, oh, look at all these Eagle fans in the Jerry's world. But that just goes to show you how like passionate our fan base is, like, it's still going to all these games. I mean, and like you guys, but the thing is there's a lot of Dallas fans that are already in Cali, so it wasn't really gonna take too much for the Cowboy fans to outnumber the Chargers because there's already Cowboy fans here. So, not everybody. I
Right.
don't even think that much people had to fly from Texas to fill in that stadium. This Cowboy fans are already here. But the thing for Eagle fans is like I don't think we have those same numbers. So the fact that they traveled from all over the country and even the world, that they were able to, when we played the Rams, when Nick Foles stepped in for Carson, man, it was like it was pretty even, dog. Like even the yelling and all that when
Right.
we took over the stadium against Carson, and I just start meeting people left and right. And I started my YouTube channel because I'm trying to bring Eagle fans together, and meeting new people like you, and just having a good time, dog, and just bringing about football and family because that's like what I represent.
Right.
And
Right. Right.
I do, the Eagle fans justice. I started my Birdman thing, and my get up or whatever. I think it's unique. I like the West Coast flavor, lowriders. I got my lowrider bat and all that stuff. Hopefully one day I can get my lowrider. I used to have an '83 Buick Regal back in the day, and now I'm kind of pissed that I let it go. But
See.
who doesn't love lowriders, dog? Like, I mean, it's crazy, dog. You would think like the lowrider scene would maybe die out or something, but I think it's maybe even bigger
That's
than.
forever, man. That's a
I
forever.
got homies that paint. Shout out to those guys out there in Hemet. Shout out to Jesse. He's the one that did my bat. Let's see if we can get it real quick. So I asked him, I'm like, hey man, would you consider, painting a bat? And he's like, I never done that before, but I mean, I'm telling you, man, it came out really nice.
That's sick. I seen one of your TikToks when I first started following you. I
Yeah,
saw it and I was like, damn, it's like a lowrider bat. I love
yeah.
that shit, man.
And I mean, he got so detailed with even with the patterns, man.
Yeah, I see
Like,
that.
so like, I mean, he put there's a lot of love in this stuff in this bat, and I'm Miklo from Blood In Blood Out.
Yeah.
So I met him. He was actually here in the high desert, and I had him sign the bat and everything. I took a picture with him. It's on my TikTok too, but he's like "Vatos locos for forever." I was like, hell yeah, man. So, like I like back in the day, like that. I used to watch, all the movies like Blood In Blood Out. I met Little Puppet from
American Me.
American Me.
Right.
I've met Emilio Rivera. So like I think it's cool that like the Chicano art, like Hispanics being in movies, I think is very important, and supporting them. And I'll tell you what, I met Emilio Rivera. He actually follows me on Instagram, and when I met him in person, he was down to earth, dog. Like there's nothing like being a humble person. And
Right.
shout out to Emilio, because like he's one of those dudes that drug addiction and all kinds of stuff. I think jail time and the whole nine. And for him to have a story like that, and be and Sons of Anarchy, and now he's doing the Mayans and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like I love that shit, bro. Like anybody, like when I met like Little Puppet, I met little I met Puppet and Little Puppet. They do signings, and I believe they go to Texas a lot
Yeah.
too.
They come over here a lot.
Yeah, and he has his hats and everything. So like I always get 'em it's just like, I don't know, people might not understand it, but it's just like, to me, it's just like I grew up on that stuff. Like
That's the cultura.
yeah, the all that stuff, bro. I just love, like I haven't met Machete. I love to meet Machete. Shout out to Baby Bash. He follows me on Instagram, and he's a cool dude. He's over there representing in Houston. He's got his
I talked it up with him, man.
You have?
I had talked it up.
Oh,
This was back in the day, man. I met him. I met this was when SPM was blowing up.
right.
They used to come to car shows a lot over here. This was back in my days, and
Oh yeah.
I've told many people I've gone to college, right? So back in my days, I used to do my thing, and yeah, man, they came down here for a college. I knew a friend of mine. She worked at the airport back in the days. This was before the whole, what is it called, TSA and all that. So she called me up. She goes, hey, I met these guys. They're here for a lowrider show. Hey,
Yeah.
Andrew, what's up, Andrew? Shout out, man.
That's the homie?
But
That's the
yeah,
homie?
it's TikTok.
Yo, what's up, Andrew?
But
Thanks for tuning in, man. Make sure you hit that like on your way out, man. Appreciate you.
yeah,
What video is
so
that, man?
so I went and took him, and yeah, man, we kicked it at the hotel. They were freestyling, and they were like, it was him, it's Carlo, which is SPM. It was Baby Bash. It was I don't know if you follow them, the Dope House. There's this other guy named Rashid. He's like a Blaxican,
Yeah,
but
what's crazy is that in my partying days, like I heard, the SPM and all that stuff, like pulled up in the club and all that crazy
yeah,
shit. Right? And that shit was hitting over here in West Coast, and then I I was digging it. I was hearing a lot of dudes bumping it, even though he's from Texas and all that.
yeah,
Usually it don't mix or whatever. They that little. But anyways, a lot of digging. They were digging it, and the whole Baby Bash. But shout out to him, man. He's like one of the most humblest persons. Even though he's rapped with Akon. He's done something with Jennifer Lopez. I mean,
no, yeah,
the list goes on and on. And sometimes he does a live. He knows who I am. He'll give me my shout outs and everything. So I like stuff like that where they're humble as fuck. Like I dig that so much, dog. And I always, try to go to his show and stuff like that, no matter what.
right,
He's holding it down. Like shout out to Lighter Shitter Brown, ODM. He's from over here. he lives in Corona, my hometown, and he does this thing. He's on 99.1 KGGI with Evelyn Rivera. I forgot her name, but go check him out on Facebook and all that. He has a whole YouTube channel, does all that stuff. But he's right there in my hometown, Corona, and he's still doing his thing with still making music with Lighter Shade of Brown. And we still play that on a Sunday afternoon. That's
Right. Well, that's a classic.
right. Let's see what's this. Oh, Trackhawk. He's for TikTok, right?
Yes, sir. Hey, shout out to my boy. What's up, Tony? I
Yeah.
think he started following you, no?
Yeah. I loved all the videos and all that trash talk. It's cool, man. Andrew, that cute guy sounds like and it's kind of like opposite of Phi.
Yeah, I don't know if you know who the captain is, Rafael Chauchin.
That was rocking with S or who?
He's I know him from TikTok. I just started following him. He's a big Panther fan.
Oh, okay. No, just send me off on it. I ask every Cowboy fan I see if they're lost when they're around here. Cowboys
forever.
Ever, he says. Let me see if I pull up this video real quick. From my boy Jerry. Where's my boy Jerry at?
I always me and the homie at Trackhawk, we're always texting each other. So we see something like, hey man, call Jerry, man. Get the blue phone out. Let's call him. See Jerry.
Time to have a bad time. It isn't on my schedule.
Send a wink.
I got time to have a bad time. Yeah.
Hey Jerry, you gotta love Jerry, man. He's a comedian, bro. Let's see if I get this one.
He's got to be the star of the show, man.
Right.
Shut up, Birdman.
Wanted to share it with everybody involved. For me, it's a reminder. I too have been here 23 years. And it is a reminder. I've been here when it was glory hole days, and I've been here when it wasn't. And so, having said that, I want me some glory hole.
Why did he say that, dog?
I don't know. I don't know if he knows. I
too have been here 23 years. And it is a reminder. I've been here when it was glory hole days, and I've been here when it wasn't. And so, having said that, I want me some glory hole.
He wants some glory hole. He's trying to look for the glory days, dog. Shout out to Jerry Jones, man.
See, wow, man. Go to your local truck stop, man.
Hey, Texas is wild, man. You gotta watch out those truck stops in Texas, bro. Those are people be getting shot at those truck stops, man. They got barbed wire and shit. I used to hear, dog.
This is Captain Guado right here, 93, man. He's on TikTok.
The Panthers fan?
The big Panther fan.
All right. Shout out to Rob, man. Thank you, man. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and all that whole nine. I appreciate it, man. Same with Trackhawk. Like WGN always showing Cubs games back in the day. Oh, we're talking about when I was like, man, I think Jerry did that on purpose. He bought the whole neck where he's all, now you listen to me good. You listen to me. You put these Cowboy games on every day. I'm gonna send a subliminal message to all these people in California, and they're gonna be Cowboy fans, okay? Every time the Cowboys play, you put them on TV.
Hey, I give him that, man. And he switched it up to where that Thanksgiving deal, man. He made that happen. So for some reason, Thanksgiving is one of the spots has to be for the Cowboys.
Who you guys playing this Thanksgiving?
The Raiders.
Oh, man.
I'll be there, man. I'll be there for that Raider game. So I'm excited for that game too. But Monday, let's do this. America's team.
Yo.
There we go.
Shit, I lost train of thought. So where was that? This guy's Andrew, calm down, eh? Eagles, man. Bert, I need to talk to you on DM as soon as possible. Just earn my follow. Hey, man, I appreciate that, bro. We play the Panthers too, so you
I
guys do
think,
you guys play the Panthers?
yeah. I
Okay,
think
cool.
we play them next week.
Oh, nice, nice. That's gonna be a good game. They're 3-0. 3-0. The Panthers 3-0. Cowboys Nation forever. Female dogs. Go on. Female dogs.
Well,
Richie. Easy, Richie.
what was I gonna tell you?
Yeah.
Captain Waddle. I think he has a big podcast. I think he has a podcast or a YouTube channel too. I believe.
Oh, for real? Sweet.
Yeah, and I think he might. That's what he wanted to talk to you about, if I'm not mistaken. But
I'm down,
he's
man.
he's a big Carolina Panther fan. But
That's
shout out
sweet.
to him, man.
In Philly 500 words, Eagles stink fire, all of them. Let's see. Mondo, Carolina Panthers versus Cowboys, October 3rd. Get ready for keep pounding, yo. I know you're excited, man. I know you're happy. And that's good for the Panthers, man. They need to, do something. It's been a long time.
It has for them.
I-
There's a lot of teams right now there that are coming up that were, teams that were struggling. Let me give you like the Bills, the Panthers. These are teams that back in the days, you
Right.
just kind of blew them off. You're like, you see them on your schedule, you're like, it's the dub. But nowadays it's like, you gotta watch out. You got the Browns there. The Browns, they're a más o menos team.
yeah.
So those are teams that you gotta watch out. We don't, some of those teams we don't play, but yeah, man, I'm excited for Monday, man. Monday, and then the Panther game. They're good, so that's gonna be a tough one. We gotta. I don't know why. I don't know if you saw that Dallas had the fourth easiest schedule, but I don't know how that shit was. I don't know who made that, but I mean, coming out playing Tom Brady.
Right. And then your NFC East battle. So unless the Eagles just lay an egg, then it'll be easy. But I don't think so. I think they're gonna want to fight, man. Especially
Yeah, yeah, definitely. That's always a battle, and that's what I tell everybody. Like, yeah, we're both 1-1, but it's a NFC East game. That's a rivalry game, regardless. And whether we play the
and it's
Eagles,
the NFC
Washington, anybody in that division, it's always a battle.
Yeah,
So
and it's also an NFC loss too. So
yeah,
you guys lost one NFC to the Tampa. So if you go back to back, yeah, it's gonna. I mean, it's not at the end of the world, but it
yeah.
doesn't. It does at towards the end when you're trying to make that push in the playoffs.
That push for that wild card or whatever.
I think Cowboys in this situation have a lot to lose because you're gonna have to figure out like where are we at now?
Yeah.
Like wait, we lost to the Eagles. This, rookie that, and wait a second. We got veterans here. Dak's 6 years here now. This can't happen. But like I said,
but let me ask you something.
Mhm.
These two games that's been going on. Did you expect what you're seeing from Dak, or did you like under expect, like, I don't know if that's a word, but under, like, like, I think people came out and they're like, Dak is gonna. I think you had said it. Dak is gonna struggle. It's gonna take a minute, but he came out slinging. He came out with Tom Brady toe to toe.
Yeah. So here's the thing about Dak. See, like he has a warrior spirit. So the thing is that hopefully he's not doing way too much because he's so because he missed the whole season, right? And that whole thing happened in Hard Knocks, his arm shoulder thing, and all that stuff happened, right? So you could see that he's like, dude, I need to be on the damn field, guys. I can't do this shit standing here and looking around, looking pretty over here.
Right.
So the thing is, you gotta hope that Dak's not going like overdoing it, where he's gonna possibly. I'm not saying he's gonna like throw his shoulder out completely, but just kind of make it so
Re-aggravated, right?
It might, yeah, there you go, aggravate it, or on his leg. We have to be careful, like because if you looked at what happened, what Aaron Donald did to Carson Wentz, Aaron Donald put all his weight on him, dog, and then he threw him down and practically sat on his ankles.
Yep.
So both Carson Wentz and poor Wentz, the Rams don't like Wentz at all because they already knocked him out on his Super Bowl run, and then he's trying to play on another team, and now they rolled both his ankles, and I don't know if he's playing or not. but my thing is that if anybody's gonna ride Dak like that and put all the weight, and then that's not that's gonna irritate dog, and like
Yeah,
it's still healing and all that stuff. So my whole thing is that hopefully Dak is just make sure it's a consistent thing where he doesn't put too much in it because he wants to win the game. He's a like I said, he has that warrior spirit, but he also this is a 17 game season. So this is kind of new to him. It's new to everybody.
everybody. Yeah,
So you just gotta hope that he's not doing too
too
much,
much.
or he might aggravate something because then it's gonna be his throwing. His throws might miss a little bit here. I think he had 2 interceptions on the Charger game.
Yeah,
So what do you think happened there? What was it? Was it just a bad read from the receiver, or was it too fast, too slow?
I think. Well, I think one of them was like a tip ball. I think one of
Okay,
them was
one's a tip. All right.
one was a tip ball. I think, and then the other one I don't remember. No me acuerdo. I'm trying to remember the other one, but
Is that the one? Did Asante get the tip ball? I mean, I know Asante got a interception. Was that the tip one, or was
I
that
think that
Strong?
was a tip one.
Yeah.
That was the tip ball. But I just I think he's got to watch it. Trying like you said. I think that you're right with what you're saying is that he's got to watch what not try to do too much. So that's why the best thing for Eagles fans is a statue. The What I liked about the Charger game is that they control the running to a passing ratio, so they kind of evened it out, and that's what I'm hoping they do with the Eagles. They keep that balance, that run to pass balance. That way they don't wear Dak out like you say.
Right.
Because I don't want him to like last year.
Overexert.
Let me give you last year. Last year when we had started of the games that we won, we came from behind, and Dak had to put everybody on his back and say, "Okay, let's go." And I had him in fantasy, and he was giving me like 40 points every fantasy game because he was throwing for 400, 500 yards, just
Right.
because we had to come from behind, and that's not where I want to be. I want to make sure that we have leads. We balance out the run to the
Right.
pass, and not put everything on Dak, because it gets tough if we're coming from behind all the time. We just have to rely on
Yeah.
hopefully he gets us down.
Right. Shout out to the Nest out west, Philly girl. It's gonna be another Allen Dallas.
Hey.
Cry Andrew, cut it out, dog. Cry Eagles, cry, man. Dang, yeah. Shout out to Where You Hiding. What's up, man? How you doing? It's almost game time. 2 more days.
2 more
What's up,
days, guys. 2 more days, man.
Waylon's in the building again. Cry Eagles. Chinga, man. This guy. Is he gonna be in the stadium? Let's see, what's up, Philly girl?
I want to show everybody my cup real quick. There's my sweater. I made this for me.
Hold on, let me take this. Missing a lot of comments here. Okay, cool.
Thought I'd show everybody. Look.
Mando.
Hey, guys.
What's the thing on the back? So she makes coffee mugs. Yeah, my wife does it too, man.
I don't know. She had it made for me or something. I think it was a Christmas gift.
Right.
That's my little coffee mug right there. Gotta have that coffee, man.
Man, I'm missing a lot of comments right here. Oh, forgive me. You guys are doing the business in here, guys. Let's see. If I'm missing one, let me know. Everybody's saying what's up. Shout out to Waylon. She moved her body like a cyclone. Oh, Baby Bash. Yep. I hope to cry in cheerful excitement Monday. So thank you there. Shout out to Joe in the building, representing his Cowboys, saying go Cowboys.
That's right, Joe.
Richie MC Panthers got 3-0, but this Monday I'll watch the Eagles eat those Cowboys. Oh, we got another TikToker, Mondo and Raphael. I appreciate that.
Hey, that's who I'm coming at next, right there. I'm coming at them Panthers next. I'm coming at the kitty cats next.
The Black Cats. Y'all are getting a win on anyone on the East.
In the East. What do you think about the Giants? Hey, should collab. They wear the same type of attire. All right. Bird Gang 31. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, as another content creator. Let's
I gotta
see.
check him out.
Y'all have been facing ass teams. Look at Andrew. Richie agreed.
I gotta check this Bird Gang 31
Also, shout out to those
Caballeros.
caballeros right here, Mondo and Birdman. Here's Rafael. How do you say his last name? Chakin?
Yeah, Chacin.
Chasin.
Yeah,
Known as Captain
Captain Wauro 93. Yeah,
Waddle 93 on TikTok, the Hispanic fun guy in China. Yeah, Brett, you gotta hold it down, man. Going to give
it's
ourselves.
but there's one thing that I want to ask him because in his profile picture he's wearing a Rams jersey, but he's a big Panthers fan. Maybe he's
Right.
just one of those. He's one of those jersey collectors.
Hey, man, this is the type of content I love. We hate each other. Shout out to my guy Joe Castro in the building. Teams
Shout out,
don't
man.
respect each other. There you go.
That's it, man. That's what it's about, man.
Great word. Thank you, brother.
We,
Jack.
I think
Oh.
that greater
Hey.
than Sam Darnold,
Yeah, that's good. Hey, man, Sam Darnold's gonna want to prove something.
right?
Okay, bring that same energy to ATL fans site when the Cowboys play the Falcons. You guys play the Falcons?
Nah, not this year.
Maybe.
Do we? No, I don't think we played. We played him in preseason. No, not even in preseason.
Oh, maybe you do because you play. So you play Panthers. You guys play the Saints?
No. Yeah, we do play the Saints.
Oh, maybe you do. Yeah, I think you do because you played Tampa. Yeah, you're gonna play the Panthers.
Yeah.
I mean, not the Panthers, the Falcons. The Giants are playing Falcons too. So I think we're playing the divisions play each other.
Oh yeah, you're right. They did play him.
Glory hole, I'm dead. That's good. That's all good, Jerry. Jerry in his glory hole days. Appreciate that, Ryan. 9 likes. Let's get those likes up. Appreciate that. Let's see. PPPT needs to speak with you about memberships. Can I DM you on IG?
Do you do all the social media platforms?
Yeah, so I'm on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Aaron Ortega on Facebook, and TikToks. You already know me on TikTok. Eagle fans, like and sub. I appreciate it. You got it. You got it. IG, it's Philly to Philly, the podcast. All right. Okay, perfect. I think we figured out the problem. Okay, another. Oh, Easy E in the building.
There he is.
Cowboys on top. He's calling the Cowboys.
Gotta represent them boys.
Yeah, you
I
got.
see nothing but green right now, guys. I don't know where all my Cowboy fans are.
You got them coming in, man.
Right?
Hey, let's go live together one day. Yes, for sure. Further AM, no doubt. Wishing a
Have you ever been? You've been to the stadium?
AT&T? Not yet. It's because I planned the whole Raider trip, so everything's revolving around the Raider trip and all that. So, but I do want to go out there. I might go to the Cowboy Eagle game that in Philly. That might be a cool trip, but depending on the weather, that's gonna be all freaking ice cold, freaking snowing and stuff.
He said Philly gets pretty cold over there.
Have
you seen the videos of all the Niner fans that were like they were going hard over there in Philly?
Yeah, I'm surprised that they were. I went and then there was a Niner bar. I'm gonna go back up there. I gotta go freaking eat the crow. And but yeah, I was surprised that the Niner fans rolled out that. So when we play the Niners, I'm gonna call the Eagle fans because we're gonna go on that Golden Gate Bridge. I might have to burn a 49er flag out there.
Something. You gotta do something because they were over there. They were over there covering up Rocky and everything.
Dancing with Stallone. That's forbidden, man. That's forbidden. You don't touch the Rocky statue, man.
Hey, they were.
And they pulled the dub out. Gee. Let's see. Cowboy Eagles game on the Rock and immovable object. All we will decide Monday Night Football than Week 18. But the truth is, the Giants are more of an East Coast rival than the Cowboys. Cowboys should be in the NFC South. Nope, I don't want them in it. It's the Eagles. The Eagles and Cowboys. I want them to leave.
I saw a TikTok once, and I don't even think I saved it. I know I liked it, but where they like rerouted the divisions according to like
Where they were
the
supposed to
East
be.
Coast, West
Yeah.
Coast, and all that, and I was like, okay, like it looked all right. I was like, looks pretty good, man. But
Right.
that would be crazy if they ever did like a shifting of the divisions.
Right. AT&T Stadium definitely an environment of its own. Still not home though. Football is meant to be played outside.
We gotta stay warm. We're Texas. We gotta stay warm. So we don't.
Minute, hold it down. Facebook user, who is this? Make sure you approve StreamYard so we can see who it is. Saying F Dallas, bringing the hate.
He's bringing it. He's bringing it. Look at that.
I don't have time to have a bad time.
Yeah,
Heading on my
have a bad
schedule.
Send a wink.
You don't have a Jerry does not have a bad time to have a bad time. He's always in the mood for a party, man. That guy, Jerry Jones, I have to admit that dude, as old he is, that dude is a freaking party animal. That dude parties with McGregor and shit.
Post
Everybody.
Malone and
Post Malone. Yeah, I seen Post Malone. He was over there at the Cowboy game versus the Chargers. I seen him. He seems like he's pretty cool.
Facebook user. You don't like my necklace, man? It's a nice necklace. Look, I'll get you one. Just check me out on TikTok. I do raffles. I'll give them away every once in a while. I got you. I know you like it. I know you like it.
Eagles finally beat all-time record against Giants and Redskins and Cowboys soon. Eagles will be there. Facebook user, who is it? You don't like it? He's hating on the bling bling, man.
You really like the bling bling. I got you. I'm telling you. I know you want one. I know you want one. It's all love. It's all love, man. I don't have Facebook, but if I did, I know you'd follow me. But I appreciate that, man.
He's like, what? All right, man. So I mean, like I said, dude, this is pretty cool. I know you got a rocking Saturday, and then we got football tomorrow. Oh, it's Damon. Oh, okay. Damon coming there with and with the fighting words over here.
Shout out Damon Aaron.
So anyways, give me what you want to see from the Cowboys to beating the Birds. What do you think has to happen in this game?
First off, a win. I want to see a win. Obviously, that's my team. I want to see a dub. I want to see a dub. I want to see the balance again. I want to see that run balance with the passing balance. I want to not just passing, not just rely on Dak. I want to see that 1-2 punch. I want to see this defense. I want to see this defense step it up. That's how, right now when you hear the Dallas Cowboys, right behind the Dallas Cowboys, you'll hear the defense. The defense. Everybody's talking about our defense. It's still suspect. It is, but I'm telling you, we're still there. We're hanging in there. We got the most takeaways in 2 games. So I want to see this defense step it up. I want to see this defense show everybody, hey, we're just up there like everybody else. So I want to see that defense. America's team. You guys already know. I want to see that dub.
Damon, I think you got to click the link. For some reason it probably kicked you out or whatever. Click on the link and then approve the StreamYard. Damon, he said, I think he's saying, "Shut up, fool! Dallas sucks, ass, homie." So this is what I want to see from the Birds. I want it to be hella competitive. I want to see Jalen put this team on his back, and I want him to attack. Cowboys are probably not going to make too many mistakes, but if they do make a mistake, we have to make them pay for it. And the Philadelphia Eagles have to have some turnovers here because the Eagles have 0 turnovers. So if the Philadelphia Eagles get some pressure and have some turnovers, whatever it is, then the Cowboys are in trouble because the Eagles haven't done it. So the Philadelphia Eagles need to wake the hell up. I don't know if this is the game that they're going to do it. I know Cowboy fans don't want the Eagles to do it, but as an Eagle fan, we want them to wake the hell up. And I hope that the San Francisco 49ers are actually that team that everybody's kind of saying they are. So if we can sort of compete and hang in there, those mistakes that bit us in the ass, he stepped out of bounds with all the block field, all that bullshit, whatever. But if San Francisco is that team that's supposed to go to the NFC Championship and all that, then we have to take what we can get from that game, and we have to compete with Dallas because this is for the NFC East. This is for the NFC. If we have any hopes to get in the playoffs, because we have a tough ass schedule, even though Cowboys and Eagle fans might have said that the schedule is a little bit easier. I don't think so, man. And we got the Panthers. Every team that we thought wasn't going to play so good, even the damn Raiders all of a sudden are playing lights out. I think the competition just got a little bit better, guys. So this is going to be a very tough season, and whoever comes out of the NFC is going to have to battle. And if it's going to be winning the NFC East, this is a very important game for both teams, but more so on Dallas's side because they have a lot more to lose than the Eagles. We can say, this, that, and the third, rookie this, rookie that, but Dallas has more to lose in this game because they're going to ask themselves, how do we lose this? Even though it's an NFC East battle, we on paper we have the numbers. Experience is all on our side. If you did a graph, you're gonna see everything is in the favor of the Cowboys. Running back room. Maybe we have the edge over tight ends, but Zach Ertz's not gonna be there. We got to see Dallas step up. Receivers, you were gonna have to give it to Dallas. You got Amari's been there. He always eats. He always eats against the Cowboys. So we have a lot to work with. So my thing for the Philadelphia Eagles, if they make a mistake, we have to capitalize it, and we have to turn it into some damn points. It has to be a field goal. No trickery. No, this is not the time to get cute. This is the NFC East battle. So it's like put up or shut up. And the Cowboys are ready. Zeke, they're not even responding to Sirianni wearing the shirt that says beat Dallas. Me personally, I didn't really care for it. It is what it is. He's trying to, get the rivalry started or whatever. But from what I'm getting from the Cowboys is that they're not kind of feeding into that because, I think Doug said something one time that we're gonna win or whatever. We go to Jerry's World and he puts up a nail. Don't say words. Put it on the field. And we're ready to rock and roll. And that's our keys to victory. Capitalize on a Cowboys mistake, and let's get some turnovers and let's make it rough. Just don't hand the Cowboys and say, "Here's the dub, bro. Congratulations." Let's get this rivalry going. And I want the Hurts and Dak competition. That I want to see that. If we win, I want Dak to be all pissed off, and he's gonna go to Philadelphia like, nah, hell no, you guys beat us, hell no, or vice versa. Last year's last year, and I believe that we might split, but I don't want it to be that the last game of the season, that you guys are sitting starters because you're already in the playoffs. Because what the hell? That's no competition right there. If you're sitting starters, I don't care what anybody says. If you're sitting starters, it's not competition, dog. If Dak's not playing, come on, bro. I'm not gonna be like, woo, yeah, we won, we beat the Cowboys. No,
It's like a preseason game.
yeah, I want it to be straight up, man. Let's see, I missed some. Damn, you guys are killing on the comments. Cowboys never beaten Tom Brady. Yeah, but the thing is, like, and that's another thing. The NFL needs to stop with the whole golden boy shit. Enough with the Tom Brady winning, getting every call, getting every flag. I'm like, as much as I despise the Cowboys, I despise Tom Brady.
There you go.
Strong O line. And I'm glad we got one off Tom Brady. I could sleep at night easy. Singleton stop Elliott. Need D-line show up without BG. Yeah, we need Kerrigan to have a big game. Give me love, safety, and DBs. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Damon. Stupid Facebook, man. Maybe just go on YouTube better. Facebook's being dumb. Let's see, Road to Victory. Robert Pena, to your health. Cheers. For oh, you guys are going back and forth. Have an Instagram. Who has an Instagram?
Do
Mondo
I
or
have an
no?
Instagram? No, I don't have an Instagram. I have TikTok. Go check if you want to talk shit to me. Go to TikTok.
I'm gonna after the video. I'm gonna put his link in there and all that stuff. Don't shoot my birds, bro. Don't shoot 'em. You ain't gonna have no turkey dinner by Monday night. Stop it, Robert. Let's
Eagles
see.
and Cowboys team gonna look very different in 2022.
Right. Eagles, no Brooks, Barnett, maybe Cox, Kelsey. Yeah. So, all right, brother. So I'll talk to you off stage of this and that. But man, it was dope having you. I know it's schedules is a pain in the ass, bro. You know, you work, I work, family time and all that, so uh tell the family I said what's up, God bless, be safe out there. The whole COVID thing, we're still it's still a thing, dog.
Still
So
a thing.
prayers to everybody's families. We got loved ones, and we already know how it is, so everybody stay safe. It's Cowboys hate week. It's time to put up or shut up. And everybody, thanks for tuning in. And it's always fly, Eagles fly, every day, all day. Let's go.